The power of preparation lies in its ability to transform uncertainty into confidence and hesitation into decisive action. When you commit to staying ready, you build an inner foundation that cannot be easily shaken by circumstances or unexpected challenges. Preparation is not just about anticipating specific events. It is about cultivating a mindset that embraces readiness as a way of life. It means showing up each day with intention, sharpening your skills, and nurturing the habits that allow you to perform at your best, even when the world around you feels unpredictable. In a world where change is constant and the future is uncertain, readiness becomes a powerful anchor. Preparation creates confidence because it eliminates the need to scramble under pressure. Instead of reacting, you respond. Instead of panicking, you adapt. Confidence does not appear out of thin air. It is built through consistent effort when no one is watching. Every hour spent practicing, learning, reflecting, and refining adds to a reservoir of strength you can draw from later. When the moment arrives, an opportunity, a crisis, or a challenge, your preparation allows you to step forward with clarity and purpose. You aren't guessing, you're acting from a place of earned certainty. Being prepared also reinforces the belief that growth is a continuous journey. Readiness is not a final destination. It is a discipline that allows you to evolve. When you stay ready, you are constantly pushing yourself to learn more, think deeper, and improve your abilities. You avoid complacency because you understand that excellence requires maintenance. This approach not only elevates your performance, but also shapes your identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who is dependable, capable, and committed to progress. That self-image becomes a powerful motivator and reinforces your desire to keep preparing. Preparation also strengthens resilience. When you are mentally and physically ready, setbacks do not break you, they inform you. You recover faster because readiness teaches you to navigate difficulty rather than fear it. You understand that obstacles are part of the journey, and you face them with a mindset equipped for problem solving. This resilience is what allows people to persevere when others give up. It is what enables leaders to guide others through uncertainty. It is what empowers you to pursue ambitious goals without being overwhelmed by doubt. Finally, staying ready cultivates a sense of purpose. When you prepare consistently, you align your actions with your vision of who you want to become. You stop waiting for the right time because you understand that readiness creates opportunity. The world will always present unexpected moments that require courage, skill, and clarity. Those who stay ready are the ones who seize them. They are the individuals who rise, lead, inspire, and make an impact because they have built the foundation long before the spotlight appears. The power of preparation is the quiet force behind every great achievement. It is the unseen effort that produces visible results. When you stay ready, you step into every situation with confidence, capability, and a sense of purpose that cannot be faked. You don't have to get ready because you already are. Discipline over motivation is the idea that lasting success comes not from fleeting bursts of inspiration, but from the consistent commitment to show up, especially when you don't feel like it. Motivation is powerful, but it is unreliable. It rises and falls depending on your emotions, your environment, or even the time of day. Discipline, on the other hand, is steady. It is the quiet force that keeps you moving forward when excitement fades and challenges appear. When you choose discipline, you take control of your actions rather than letting your feelings dictate what you do. This shift in mindset is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Showing up even when you don't feel like it, builds a sense of trust within yourself. Every time you act despite resistance, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of pushing past comfort. Over time, this becomes part of your identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who follows through, someone who honors commitments, someone who can be counted on. This internal trust is invaluable because it fuels confidence and resilience. It teaches you that you don't need perfect conditions to make progress. You only need the willingness to take the next step. Discipline also creates structure, and structure makes growth repeatable. Success is rarely born from one big moment. It is the result of many small choices made over and over again. When you build discipline into your daily life, you create habits that guide your behavior automatically. You no longer rely on the unpredictable nature of motivation to get things done. Instead, you create routines that support your goals and make progress inevitable. These routines become the backbone of your journey, carrying you through days when your energy is low or your mind is distracted. Choosing discipline over motivation also builds mental toughness. When you push yourself to act regardless of how you feel, you train your mind to withstand discomfort. Whether it is waking up early, practicing a skill, sticking to a commitment, or taking action in the face of fear, discipline teaches you to lean into challenge rather than avoid it. This toughness becomes essential when pursuing long-term goals because there will always be moments when the process feels slow, difficult, or uncertain. Discipline keeps you steady through these moments and helps you stay connected to your purpose. Furthermore, discipline supports clarity. When you are consistent, you can measure your progress more accurately. You understand what works and what doesn't, and you can adjust your approach with confidence. Without discipline, your efforts become scattered and inconsistent, making it hard to see results. With discipline, every action becomes part of a larger pattern of improvement. Ultimately, discipline is the engine that transforms dreams into reality. Motivation might start the journey, but discipline sustains it. When you commit to showing up even when you don't feel like it, you tap into a deeper source of strength, one that does not depend on mood or circumstance. This unwavering commitment is what propels you forward, helps you overcome obstacles, and allows you to unlock your full potential. Building habits that make you unstoppable begins with understanding that greatness is not created through occasional effort, but through consistent, intentional actions repeated over time. Habits shape your identity, influence your decisions, and determine the trajectory of your life. They are the invisible architecture behind success, quietly guiding your behavior even when you aren't consciously thinking about it. When you build strong, empowering habits, you create a system that moves you forward automatically, reducing the friction between where you are and where you want to be. Every powerful habit starts small. It begins with a simple commitment, a daily choice that may seem insignificant at first, but compounds into extraordinary results over time. When you repeat a productive action consistently, it becomes ingrained in your routine and eventually part of who you are. This is how habits shape identity. You no longer say, "I want to be disciplined," but rather, "I am someone who follows through." You no longer say, "I want to grow," but "I am someone who learns every day." These internal shifts influence your behavior and reinforce a cycle of continuous improvement. Habits also remove the need for constant decision-making. When the right actions become automatic, you conserve mental energy and avoid the traps of procrastination and self-doubt. Instead of negotiating with yourself about whether to take action, you simply execute. This consistency gives you momentum, and momentum is one of the most powerful forces in human achievement. Once you are moving forward, even small positive steps create a sense of progress that fuels further action. Building unstoppable habits requires patience and persistence. It means embracing the process even when immediate results are not visible. Many people give up too soon because they expect progress to appear quickly. But habits grow beneath the surface before they become visible on the outside. Like a seed planted in the ground, the early stages of habit formation involve internal development. Over time, these small routines strengthen your self-discipline, increase your resilience, and prepare you for bigger challenges and opportunities. Habits also act as safeguards during moments of adversity. When life becomes stressful or overwhelming, strong habits provide stability. They allow you to continue moving forward even when motivation weakens or circumstances change. This consistency is what separates those who break under pressure from those who rise above it. An unstoppable person is not someone who has perfect days. It is someone who has reliable habits that carry them through imperfect ones. In addition, habits create alignment between your goals and your daily actions. It is easy to say you want success, confidence, health, or personal growth, but without habits to support those desires, they remain abstract dreams. Habits transform goals into reality by providing a clear path forward. Every daily repetition becomes a brick in the foundation of your future, and over time, that foundation turns into something unshakable. Ultimately, building habits that make you unstoppable is about crafting a lifestyle that supports your ambition. When your habits are aligned with your goals, your actions reflect your purpose, and your behavior becomes a natural expression of who you want to be. Consistency becomes easier, progress becomes predictable, and success becomes a matter of time rather than luck. Habits are the quiet force behind every remarkable achievement, and when you master them, you become truly unstoppable. Turning challenges into opportunities through consistent readiness begins with viewing adversity not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth. When you stay ready, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you position yourself to respond to obstacles with clarity rather than panic. Challenges then become moments that reveal your strength, your preparation, and your adaptability. They test what you've built within yourself, and because you've taken the time to cultivate readiness, you meet these moments with confidence instead of fear. This mindset transforms difficulty into a stage for progress, rather than a barrier to success. Readiness creates a sense of stability during uncertain times. When you consistently prepare, you equip yourself with the skills and resilience needed to navigate unexpected situations. Instead of being overwhelmed by sudden changes, you adjust with intention. Every challenge becomes a lesson in flexibility, teaching you how to pivot, rethink, and re-strategize without losing momentum. Opportunities often hide within these moments of disruption, but only those who are ready can recognize them. Those unprepared see chaos. Those who stay ready see openings. Challenges also bring clarity about what matters most. When something difficult arises, it forces you to focus your energy and attention on what truly drives your progress. Readiness sharpens this focus, allowing you to prioritize the actions that move you forward. You begin to see challenges as filters that remove distractions and reveal what deserves your effort. This clarity enables you to make decisions that are aligned with your goals, even when the path feels uncertain. Consistent readiness also enhances your creativity. When faced with an obstacle, a prepared mind approaches it not with frustration, but with curiosity. You look for new angles, new solutions, and new possibilities. You become someone who can turn a setback into a strategy. This creative resilience is what separates individuals who merely survive challenges from those who use them as springboards for advancement. Opportunities often come disguised as problems, and readiness allows you to uncover them. Moreover, facing challenges with readiness builds a deeper sense of self-trust. Each time you navigate difficulty successfully, you reinforce the belief that you can handle what life brings. This trust becomes a powerful internal foundation. Instead of doubting your abilities, you rely on your preparation and experience. This confidence encourages you to take risks, pursue goals that stretch your limits, and step into situations that others might avoid. Challenges no longer intimidate you because you know you possess the discipline and mindset to rise above them. Readiness also creates momentum. When you consistently prepare, every challenge you overcome adds to your forward movement. You learn, grow, and evolve with each experience. Over time, this accumulation of small victories transforms you into someone who sees possibilities everywhere. What once felt overwhelming becomes manageable. What once felt like an obstacle becomes a stepping stone. Challenges stop being roadblocks and become opportunities to strengthen your character, deepen your skills, and expand your potential. Ultimately, turning challenges into opportunities through consistent readiness is about embracing life with intention and resilience. Readiness does not eliminate adversity, but it changes your relationship with it. You no longer wait for perfect conditions. You face whatever comes with confidence born from preparation. Challenges become invitations for growth, and opportunities become the natural result of your unwavering commitment to staying ready. Staying ready as the key to leadership, growth, and long-term success begins with recognizing that readiness is not just a strategy, but a way of living. It is the foundation on which strong leaders are built, the engine that drives sustained growth, and the mindset that keeps success from being temporary. When you stay ready, you create a state of continuous preparation that allows you to respond to life with agility and confidence. You don't wait for opportunities to appear before you begin preparing. You prepare long before the opportunity arrives. This mindset elevates your ability to lead yourself and others, adapt to change, and pursue a future filled with purpose and achievement. Leadership rooted in readiness is powerful because it is consistent. People are drawn to leaders who are steady individuals, who maintain clarity under pressure, and make thoughtful decisions regardless of the circumstances. Readiness equips you with the emotional stability and mental discipline needed to guide others through uncertainty. When challenges arise, people look to those who have prepared, who show calm, and who embrace solutions instead of panic. Your readiness becomes a beacon of reliability, inspiring trust and confidence in the people around you. Leadership is not about authority, it is about influence. The more prepared you are, the stronger your influence becomes. Being ready also sets a high standard for personal growth. Growth is not accidental. It requires deliberate effort. When you stay ready, you commit to learning continuously, improving your skills, and expanding your knowledge. You don't assume that what you know today will be enough tomorrow. This mindset keeps you sharp, curious, and open to change. It pushes you to challenge your own limitations and step outside your comfort zone. Growth becomes a natural outcome because readiness encourages you to actively seek opportunities to improve. You stop viewing learning as something you do only when necessary and start seeing it as a constant part of your evolution. Long-term success is deeply connected to readiness because readiness helps you stay consistent. Success is not a single achievement, but a series of victories over time. It requires endurance, adaptability, and the willingness to show up again and again. Readiness strengthens your ability to maintain this consistency. Even when circumstances shift or unexpected obstacles arise, your preparation keeps you grounded and focused. You are less likely to be derailed by setbacks because you have built the resilience needed to recover quickly. Success becomes sustainable because you have created a foundation that supports your efforts regardless of external challenges. Staying ready also keeps you aligned with your purpose. When you prepare consistently, your actions become intentional. You develop a clearer understanding of your goals and values because readiness forces you to reflect, plan, and evaluate your direction. This alignment ensures that the steps you take each day contribute to your larger vision. It prevents you from drifting aimlessly or pursuing distractions that do not support your long-term goals. Purpose-driven readiness ensures that your progress is meaningful and that every choice you make strengthens your path forward. Moreover, readiness enhances your ability to seize opportunities. Many people miss life-changing moments not because they lack talent, but because they are unprepared when the moment arrives. When you stay ready, you place yourself in the best position to recognize and step into opportunities with confidence. Instead of hesitating, doubting, or scrambling at the last minute, you act with clarity and precision. Opportunities favor the prepared, and readiness ensures that you are always prepared. Another powerful aspect of staying ready is the confidence it builds. Confidence does not come from luck or chance. It comes from knowing you have done the work. When you stay ready, you create a deep sense of trust in yourself. You know that you can handle challenges, adapt to change, and rise to the occasion because you have consistently invested in your growth. This confidence radiates outward, influencing how you speak, act, and carry yourself. It affects the way others perceive you and the way you perceive yourself. Ultimately, staying ready is a commitment to excellence. It is a promise you make to yourself that you will not wait for the world to push you forward. You will move forward on your own terms. Leadership, growth, and long-term success are not outcomes of luck or talent alone. They are the results of preparation, discipline, and enduring readiness. When you stay ready, you position yourself to lead with strength, grow with intention, and succeed with purpose. You don't chase opportunities, they begin to find you, because you have become the kind of person who is always ready for them.